So, during this year's Roma Week, a lot of you saw me shiny hunting a roaming Sneasel in Pokemon Silver. This video will belatedly cover how that was achieved. This has been on the back burner for a while, since I felt a degree of conflict in even making this video. I will be rehashing some of my previous tutorial on the coincase glitch, which covered how to hatch Raikou, Entei and Suicune for Pokédex entries to allow for shiny hunting. The rehashed stuff will go over glitch setup, and then I will show a demonstration of how to modify the Roma species. This will all be timestamped for convenience. So let's give you a taste of the new stuff. This graphic is essentially it. This is available as an image in the description below. Feel free to download it. This is all you'll need. With this graphic, you have complete freedom to reactivate Romas and turn them into any species of Pokemon that you desire. You can even turn all three into the same Pokemon should you desire, even if that is a bit lame. However, with great power comes great responsibility. I love these Pokemon and this hunt more than anything. It's absolutely immaculate, and those Pokemon are like a rite of passage. Consider the originals. I want those Pokemon to continue to be revered and respected, not simply debased or defiled with glitches. And why does any of that matter? Well, those Pokemon are the very reason this video exists. I have a duty to uphold their legacy as someone that grew up in awe of the mechanic and their lore. Anyway, without further ado, here's the setup. So firstly, we'll go over some prerequisites. So you'll need an English copy of either Pokemon Gold or Silver. This doesn't work on Crystal. Virtual Console is fine. Secondly, in the game, there are some finite items which you need to have. So don't sell these, don't use these. These items are TM35, TM26, TM6, and Evers. Now, there are quite a few Evers in the game, but as long as you have one, you should be fine, because you can duplicate the item by doing the cloning glitch in the PC. This is the only way you can ruin this glitch, by not having any of these. So what you see here are the items that you're going to need in your PC to perform the glitch. Note that they absolutely have to be in the order shown, with the correct quantities, otherwise your game will crash. You can buy pretty much all of these items from the Goldenrod department store. You'll need about 300k, either play through with the amulet coin, or use the duplication glitch to duplicate nuggets. Also note the multiple stacks of super repels and dire hits. So to get these multiple stacks, you actually need to max out the stacks at 99 items. So to get 3 different stacks of super repels in this way, you're going to need 201 super repels in total. But let's focus on some of the items that are actually harder to obtain now. So I've highlighted them right here, and I'm going to go over how you should obtain them. So first up, we're going to go over TM26 Earthquake. This is in Victory Road, right near the end of it. Drop down and Earthquake's there. Simple. Next I'm going to show you 3 Evers. This one is the latest in the game, so it's the hardest one to lose. As you can see, it's just east of Cerulean City. This one is on Route 37. And this one is at the basement of the department store in Goldenrod. Next we need to finish the power plant problem and get the rail pass. You get the rail pass from the Mimic Girl after returning her Pokédoll, which is in Vermilion City. Toxic is given to you by Janine, the leader of Fuchsia City Gym. You can obtain berry juice by giving a Shuckle any berry as a held item and then sending it out into battles. This could take a while, I believe it was a 1 in 16 chance. And finally, to obtain Stardust, fish for Staryu at night. It's a 30% encounter rate on a Super Rod, and it has a 25% chance of holding the Stardust. So now we'll talk about the party Pokemon you need. First we'll talk about the one that doesn't matter, slot 2. Any Pokemon with fly can go in this slot. Now we'll talk about slot 1, you need an egg. I suggest you breed 2 Magikarp because these have the lowest hatch cycle. Slot 3, you're going to need a low level, low IV Pokemon. So go to the first route in the game and catch any female Pokemon you encounter. I suggest a female Pokemon because they're restricted to low DV ranges for attack. This gives you a better chance of finding the Pokemon you need. Slot 4 is going to be a Quagsire. This needs to be holding a protein and it needs to know Sleep Talk in the first move slot, which is TM35. I'll show you how to get that now. Sleep Talk is obtained in the Goldenrod Underground. It's the first room past the switch puzzle. Here's the party I used. You can see all of the Pokemon in place. Now we're ready to bring this sheet back. I will also demonstrate how to change the Roma species. In this demonstration, all of our Roma slots are active. If you have fainted or caught the Roma, it is no longer active. You will need to use these codes after changing the species to edit the slot. These reactivation codes work exactly the same as the species codes I'm about to show you. The process is not any different. Right, so here we are. We're about to change the species of all 3 Roma slots. So we're going to start off by changing the Entei slot. We're going to change this into a Houndoom, which has the code 0.7, which you'll see on the end. So if you pull up the cheat sheet that I've shown various times, you'll be able to see exactly what we're doing here. And we're going to change the other 2 slots as well after this. So follow along, this is important now. You have to follow these exact actions. You come out of the Pokemon Center, then you have to go into the mart, come back out, stop there, check the Pokedex, and now you need to listen to a particular cry. We're going to listen to Machoke. You can use Bellsprout as well. And then you'll go into the pack and activate the coin case. If you're on the coin case pocket, it's important that you switch pockets first. If it worked correctly, the coin case should just read 0. Congratulations, the code was effective. If the game crashes, then there's probably an issue with the item order. If the game starts in a weird colour, then there's probably an issue with the low DV Pokemon. We're about to edit the slot on the Entei. So the code we're using for Entei is actually for Mew. So this should be a question mark and a lowercase r. Again, you can follow along with the cheat sheet. There we go. So we're going to perform exactly the same actions again. Straight out into the mart, then stop on the same tile, yep, and activate the Machoke, then into the pack, and this is important, note that we switch pockets there before activating the coin case. You have to do that, otherwise it will crash. So we're going back into the PC now. And we're going to change the final slot, the Suicune slot. So we're going to turn this into a Steelix. So once again, if you grab your cheat sheet, have a look at what we're doing, you can see this L9 code. And once again, same process. Straight out into the mart, stop on the spot, hit the Machoke or Bellsprout, then flip through the pack. You have to do this. You have to do that before you activate the coin case. And then we're going in for another code. So this code is going to allow us to hatch a Mew. So !/RZ is the code that I showed in the previous tutorial for the coin case glitch. And this allows you to hatch any Pokemon. So we know that !r is the code for Mew. So now we're going to be able to hatch that Mew, and we will be able to track it as a roaming Pokemon, since we've already done the code to change the species of the Roma to a Mew. So here we go, just performing the glitch once more. Back into the pack, flip through the pockets, and boom, glitch done. We now have 3 custom Roma species, and we're about to hatch a Mew. I'll rejoin you once we hatch the Mew. So, here we are hatching the Mew. With this, it's registered to our Pokedex, and we'll take a scroll through just to show you how it looks with all of our custom Romas out there on the map. We'll also show a couple of encounters here. These are absolutely fine to shiny hunt. If you have any plans to do that, please head on over to our method video and learn about the Route 46 method, amongst others. Feel free to leave any questions down in the comments below. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.